You know, there's a lady out there by the name of Lori Swire. I guess that's how you pronounce her name. She sent me an email a couple of years ago asking me to send her some Hamish and Kyloe hair. Which I have no objection to doing. But for some reason I've got this really bad mental block about it. You know, I collected the hair for her, you know, like I said, right after she had sent me the email. And I think right now it's sitting in a box in the garage. It's been on my desk, it's been in the garage, it's been on the kitchen counter. It's been in my truck. And a box of hair for Lori has pretty much made it through the house and around, and you know, all different places. And she has been extremely patient about it. You know, every now and then she'll send me a reminder. And you know, I don't know why I've got this mental block about it. You know, just, I don't know, it's one of those things that I just keep forgetting about. You know, my memory's not the best thing in the world anyway. So, Lori, I know it's been a while. I apologize yet again. I will redouble my efforts. Now, let's see. Having an MRI done on Friday. All right, y'all cut it out. I've got a pinched nerve in my back, which is why if you guys see me walking kind of funny, that's why. I pinched a nerve in my back moving bags of feed about a week ago. I was in agony for a while there, and it's still pretty painful. But part of the problem now is that my left leg has gone numb. My foot's numb. It started out as tingling. But now it's just like, it's like my leg fell asleep or something. And I know that something is pressing on that nerve, or that nerve is in a place that it shouldn't be, which is why I'm going to have the MRI. Depending on what it shows, I may wind up having to have surgery on it, which is really going to suck. I don't know what's involved in it, but, you know, I'm not a huge fan of the idea of somebody cutting me open and messing with my back, or my nerves, for that matter. But, you know, we'll see what happens. It's really going to suck, because, you know, that just means things here around here aren't going to get done. You know, and right now we got a lot that needs doing, and I haven't been able to keep up with it. It'd be great if I had some help. But it's not likely to happen either. You know, people are, you know, I've had people offer to come out and, you know, stay here and help with the farm. And, you know, they tell me that, you know, all they need is room and board. You know, which in itself is a great offer, you know, and I really do appreciate it. You know, unfortunately, I can give them the room, but right now I can't afford to feed an extra person. You know, not to mention the way things are around here. You know, it's not like they'd be getting 3 squares a day. You know, I grab a couple of sausage biscuits for breakfast, and, you know, I usually don't eat again until 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or so. You know, and I'm not going to ask somebody to come out and volunteer to help and, you know, not be able to provide anything for them. You know, that'd be a little ridiculous and rude. And at the same time, I can't afford to hire anybody to help. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Things are starting to build up. You know, honestly, a lot of it is my ADD. I start jumping around from one thing to the next. And before you know it, you know, I can't really get anything done. Which is a problem when you own a farm. You know, because things tend to build up quickly. You know, and I'm not using it as an excuse. It's just, you know, it's the way I am. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there that have ADD, and, you know, maybe you guys have some tricks that you'd like to share. You know, it never used to be this bad. I guess getting old and, you know, things like that are maybe making it worse. I don't know. You know, a lot of times I know I don't do certain things because it just, you know, it hurts. Well, that's part of it. You know, I can't dig post holes like I used to. You know, things like that. You know, carrying buckets of rocks around to set the fence posts in. You know, and of course I've had people say, well, don't carry rocks around, you know, just use bags of concrete or whatever. You know, y'all ever picked up a bag of concrete? You know, those are 80-pound bags. You know, plus you got to sit there and mix them up, and things like that. You know, and the way my back is lately, I can't do anything like that. So, anyway, I guess that's my grape session for today. So, if you guys are sitting there wondering why the hell is he telling us all this, you know, well, I'm telling you all this because that's just what's going on lately. You know, there are only so many facts about cows that I can regurgitate over and over and over. You know, we get new people occasionally, and they'll say, well, you know, talk about this, talk about that. You know, But my problem is, you know, if you go back and look through the videos, you'll see that a lot of times when I'm talking about the same subject, I'll use the same wording, same phrasing, everything. And it almost seems scripted, because I'm saying exactly the same thing in one video that I did in a video, you know, 2 years before. So a lot of times I have a hard time trying to figure out how to say something different, but still get the same idea across. You know, I get these. I know a lot of y'all just write well, just point the camera at the animals and, you know, pet them. You don't really have to say anything. Well, you know, while I appreciate that, while I do appreciate that, you know, most people would like to at least hear me talk about something. You know, even if it's just random crap. Alright, buddy. My leg is killing me. I still got to get up this hill. Alright, bud. Ooh. Is that a bone? No, that's a bone. Come here, let me get those hitchhikers out of your chin. Come here. Ooh. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you'd like to find out more about Hamish and Kyloe or SafeHaven Sanctuary, y'all please be sure and hit the subscribe button or follow us on Facebook. Appreciate y'all.